Hey everybody, this is Mike Freeland coming at you pretty early in the morning here in Maryland. Got to do this video, guys, for a couple of reasons. Number one, we just found out some information. I've been scratching, trying to get the best information I could so that I could present it and just kind of get this out there of some events that have happened within the last week or so of last couple of weeks within January of the new year, concerning the business that I'm a part of, the business that I just recently got involved with, and how what's happening with them right now. Now this is going to be a pretty, it may be a pretty lengthy video, but it's in effect to help you understand where we are with what we're doing as far as working from home. Now, what you see in the background behind me, the website, is the primary business that it was my primary business, but after I explain to you what's going on, it's no longer my primary business. Let me start right here. In the last week of December, I had actually signed up just prior to that. A good friend of mine, former co-worker in the company that I'm a part of, the page which you see in the back, or I was a part of, and helping her understand and get everything going, and she was doing really, really well, signing up people, but things got slow, and I was about to go on a cruise for New Year's. And so I promised her, or mentioned to her, that when I got back off the cruise, I would, help her get up and running and get going. Well, when I got back off the cruise and talked to her, she sent me a message through one of the social media sites saying that she couldn't get into her back office. And of course I was like, okay, don't worry about it. I'll check things out and see what was going on. Well, lo and behold, when I tried to get into my back office, I couldn't. What you see in the back is pretty much what I saw. Could not get in to access anything. So I started making phone calls to try to find out what was going on, and at the initial point nobody knew what was going on, but ultimately at the end we found out that the company that I've been a part of for over 5 years made great friends, just everything positive, just up and shut down. And I've heard companies do that before in network marketing, or well, they do it in corporate offices or corporate business too, but I've heard them do that before. But this company was still putting out things, and you just did not see it coming at all. So when I went to my page to try to get in, this is exactly what happened. Got this message here, click for an important message, and so when I did that, it brings up this email, which actually kind of just tells us, well, not email, but this letter that kind of tells us what's going on. You couldn't get in your back office, you couldn't get anything. They blocked everything, and it was just amazing that this happened. I've been in this industry and I've heard about this quite a bit, but I've never been with a company where it actually happened before. So this was a first for me. So, with all of the people that I brought in and everything, the good friendships that we made and all, it all came to a crashing halt. They blocked the website so that you could not access anybody, and everybody was kind of just going crazy. Some of the biggest leaders that were way above me that I knew, they were scrambling, trying to figure out what their next move was. And ultimately, for me, it made me really think about not the industry as a whole, but the companies that are part of the industries. It's like they build these mega portfolios. Now this company here, you can no longer sign up people and refer customers and all of that. They've pretty much killed the network marketing side, but now they have tons of customers that they're still going to make money off of. And I will say in their defense that if you're in and you're still with them, you're still going to get a lot of the benefits. You just won't be able to build a business anymore. And for me, that just wouldn't work. To sit back and just ride on residuals that will continue to come, or as people realize that the company is no longer building, they'll begin to drop off and your residuals will drop, because you only get them as long as you remain a customer. So anyway, with that, I had started looking just prior to this, and it's a true saying, when one door closes, another door opens. I just started looking again just prior to the new year, just prior to going on the cruise. I started looking at an opportunity that I was going to work hand in hand with this company that's in the industry, but it's not in the industry. It's about crowdfunding, and crowdfunding is becoming an extremely popular deal. But with everything that happened with this, it's just this is just no longer. So I'd set up everything as soon as I got back from the cruise with the crowdfunding, and it's been great going. I have a couple of videos out that's on my YouTube channel. It's just been phenomenal. But here is the thing. This is old news now. You don't sit and waddle in this. This is old news. I want to share with you this opportunity in crowdfunding. But before I do that, I want you, if you've never heard of crowdfunding, I just want to give a little bit about what crowdfunding is. It's pretty much everyday people like you and myself helping other people by donating to their projects, whatever that may be, their causes, their passions, and in turn, they'll go out and do the same thing. Now, with this company, or before I go there, let me give you an idea. Crowdfunding is growing. Political people are using it. It's everyday people are receiving, donations from all over the world from other people for any type of situation or condition that they may need the funds for. I'll give you an idea. I wanted to show you a couple of people that are in mainstream that some of us may be familiar with. This gentleman here, well, this site here is a crowdfunding site, and this gentleman here, most people know him. They've seen his movies. He's used crowdfunding, as you can see, to raise funds for films that a film that he wanted to do. But one of the main things that have happened recently, and it's still going on. Most of us know this group right here. Let me get it back up there for you. Aware of this particular R&B group, and they are using crowdfunding on this same site to raise funds for their final album. They still have 25 days to go. This is the amount of money, and this has changed from last night when I looked at this site. This is the amount of money that they have raised. Now, their goal was $150,000. You see they're well over that. Here's the people, the total that have funded. So crowdfunding is where everyday people like you and myself can donate and share in other people's projects, and also have them or other people share in your project. Now, this is a very, very well-known group who using crowdfunding. They're raising the funds on their own to create their last album, if you will. Now, that's phenomenal. We have the same concept with the company that I'm with, and what we've done is we've added a network marketing platform to it. Now, I want to show you that, but I also want to mention this. When the network marketing industry found out that this company had closed, I want to show you something. I immediately started getting emails from various people. I'm not going to show all, but various people in other companies trying to get me to come in. Here's one that I guess I'm showing, that I got an email from another energy company, and I'm no longer interested in that. But this is what happens. Everybody starts swarming. They find out, what has happened, and boom, you start getting the emails. Another thing that happened that I want to make you aware of, people, it's getting on Facebook, on YouTube now. As you can see, the company leaves MLM. This right now is just this gentleman posting one, and this one here is posting. But the funny thing about it is these guys are not in, they're not in network marketing companies. They do a lot of internet marketing, so they give you these sob stories like they're so concerned about you and your next move, when ultimately what they're doing is just creating a video to try to lure you into their company or what have you. Again, network marketing, traditional network marketing, I've done it all. I've done energy deregulation, telecommunications deregulations, travel, health and wellness. I've been all over the gauntlet for the most part, and I'm kind of done with that, with those particular uh, businesses, but not the industry. This crowdfunding is really going to take everything to a totally different level. Now, I have some other things up here that I want to show you. Um, if you decide to want more information or partner with us with this crowdfunding opportunity, here's some of the things that you'll get. Now, we have a website. This is our website through the company crowdfunding, but along with the website, we also have some of the most amazing um, things or tools to actually share with people to get them interested, to help them understand what crowdfunding is and what they can do with crowdfunding. Now, this here is an amazing capture page system, and anybody who's in network marketing or businesses online, they know the power of a capture page. We have a capture page that costs about $6 a month. This capture page right here tells you everything. I mean, it breaks down the entire crowdfunding industry, what it is, who's doing it, what it's all about. But ultimately, when you share this with individuals, they leave obviously their information, and you have them to be able to respond back to them, get their questions or any additional questions. I can say, because this system here should answer everything, but if they have any additional questions, you can get those answered and get them going. Now, also, what we have is an amazing, um, this is just one of the programs that we have where you can raise money. As you can see, this is another one of the sites that we use when we're sharing this information with people. And if they have questions, well, we have different programs to show you how to raise a certain amount of money, at at certain times or what have you. Or what I'm saying, if you bring it in, we have different ways that you can actually bring the funds in. We have the 3 to get 3, which is kind of like the standard network marketing um, tool or item or procedure, I should say. But then we also have other ways for those that are go-getters and want to raise funds very, very quickly. We have other ways you can raise the funds. Now, this site here is not only showing how you can raise the funds or what the potential funds could be, but it's also has so many different ways to show you how you can market the opportunity. It's a great training tool as well as a tool that you can use to share with other people that may be interested. Now, let me tell you this before I move on. The easiest thing to share or to get somebody interested or at least wanting to know what it is about crowdfunding is what I say to people every day, whether it's face-to-face or whether it's on social media, is, do you know anyone who has a project, an idea, a concept that they need funding for? Nobody to this day has said, no, I don't know anyone. Either they know someone, or them themselves have goals, dreams, desires that they would like to see come true or come to life, but they don't have the funds to do it. Crowdfunding is the way to go. Now, also, we have once you become a member, we have an amazing training series that gives you everything from tutorials, downloaded documents, PowerPoints, and all of this is free for joining with our team. This front page has 4 powerful videos that you will read right from the start that will explain and open up your eyes to crowdfunding and our particular part in crowdfunding. It's just simply amazing. Now, also, I want to make sure that I share with you everything. I got quite a few things up. This is the website that's directly with the company. This is just one of the tools that we send out when people ask questions about how do you raise the money, where does the money come from. We also have this amazing capture page system. I showed you the training that we have, and it's just an amazing opportunity. So I really don't have time, if you will, to sit and waddle over this. They made their choice. We don't have time to do that. I can't sit and mope about this opportunity, which is no longer. You have to move on. In the corporate world, if your company lays off, or you leave, or you're terminated, or whatever the deal is, you may dwell on it for a minute, but ultimately your senses kick in, and you have to move beyond that. Now, you can sit, or a person can sit and waddle, and believe me when I tell you, I have I've put a lot of time and investment in this, but I cannot sit and wait. We have found something that I believe, and many that are looking at this are believing is going to be something that's not only going to be long term, because people are always going to have projects and ideas that they need funding for. They just need a vehicle in order to get it going. This is an amazing vehicle that you can actually do that with. We have the tools to help you. All I'm asking is that you look at the information below in the description of this video. I'll leave my contact number so that I can go and you can call me, and we can go into more and more detail about what's going on. But ultimately, this here is going to be the next big thing. It's still under the radar, but it's coming to the limelight daily, and daily. It's becoming the cream of the crop daily, because more and more people are finding out about this. Let me say this before I conclude. There are several other companies out there that are doing crowdfunding, but the thing is you have to pay fees. If you don't, in some instances, if you don't raise the amount of funds by the deadline that you've given, or they've given you on particular sites, whatever you have raised, they keep the money. There's all of these different things that go on. Our particular platform, crowdfunding platform, doesn't do that. You keep all of the money, and then there are positions that you'll come across where not only do you keep your monies, your incomes, but you also benefit off of the efforts of others. So this is just totally different platform, which is going to help people fulfill their dreams, their goals, their desires, their passions, and take it even beyond. So with that, get back with me. We're moving forward with this. We're not sitting and having pity parties about what was. We can't do that, because life goes on. You have to keep moving. You just have to find the vehicle and the tools in order to stay on track and to continue to be successful. And that's what we've done. With that, this is Mike Freeland. We hope you have an awesome and blessed day. We look forward to talking with you. And until we do, you take care, and definitely we'll see you on the other side of money.